Next up in my Pasquetta series, mini Casatiello. They're so cute and so delicious. For those of you who have never had a Casatiello or don't know what it is a bread stuffed with cheese and salamis of your choice. Sometimes I add pork bits or what we call frittole. It's like as if lard bread and prosciutto bread had a baby. Making Casatiello is a yearly tradition for my family. And we make it a little different than most Neapolitans. In my family, we usually use pork bits or what we call frittole and some cheese, usually provolone. So in my bowl, I had warm water, yeast, a little sugar to feed it. Then I add in my flour, salt, pepper, eggs, and lard, and let it mix. Once it detaches from the sides of the bowl like that, it's done. Place it into an oiled bowl, cover it, and let it rise for 2 hours until it doubles in size. Once it's doubled, punch it down, and I'm going to cut it into 6 equal-sized dough balls. If you want to make them a little smaller, you can cut 8 dough balls and they'll just be a bit smaller. Take each piece of dough and roll it out with a rolling pin to about 10 inches long. Now I'm going to stuff it with soppressata, ham, and provolone. But you can use whatever you like, prosciutto, Genoa salami, whatever you have on hand or whatever you prefer. And the amount is up to you as well. Roll that up, seal the seams well, roll it a bit to stretch it out, and then you're going to form a circle. Form the circle and stick the 2 ends together, and then add an egg in the center. Continue doing this with every dough ball and place them on a parchment-lined baking sheet. To me, there are 2 things that are a must for Easter: Casatiello and pastiera. Without that, it doesn't feel like Easter. The flavor of this bread is so rich and savory with the lard and the cured meats. It's very delicious, and if you've never had it, it's a must-try. Once I'm done forming all the mini Casatiello, I'm going to start making decorations. What I did was I cut a little piece off each dough ball to create this decoration. This is something my nonna always did, this type of decoration, and I do it in honor of her every year. She would make this decoration around the egg or maybe just twirl it to make it look like a flower. It was always so pretty to me. You can also just do a simple cross over the egg. That's also very classic for Easter. Now I have them all on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and I'm going to cover them with plastic wrap and let them rise for almost an hour until they get really puffy. Then I'm going to brush them with egg wash so they get that nice golden brown in the oven. Into the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit until they're nice and golden brown, and the smell of these breads is amazing. You can really smell that delicious lard, the cheese, the cured meats. There's nothing better. I hope you enjoyed watching the miniature version of Casatiello Napolitano. This bread is decadent, but it's only made once a year and it's tradition. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you could see what recipe I'm going to make next. See you on the next video. Ciao, my friends, and buona Pasqua.